Hey tubers, good morning. It's Monday, August 8th. That's the time. Still researching this. Monday is chore day here in Vegas, so I'm going to be tinkering on this a little bit and I'll video what I do. But primarily it's going to be inside. I got chores to do in the house. So, let's see. Real quick here. These are the boots right here that go right in here. Remember I got the weather kit from Steel, so we're going to use these. But then I also found I had these. So remember that video I did with the Camaro parts I'm trying to sell? Yeah, well, this just got added to the group. Also, remember the first window fuzzies and weather stripping kit right there? That was wrong for the car. White box right there. Well, that was over 6 months ago when I ordered that, so I can't return that. So guess what? That's getting thrown in the mix of the parts. The price is still going to stay the same, $500, but as I find extra parts, they're going to get thrown in the mix. So, and I still haven't decided on this. So I got to decide on the grommets. I got to research this a little more. And there is one other thing I need to do. And we'll take care of it. So that's it for today so far. So if I get anything new, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, again, I'm not advertising for Rick's Camaros, but there's the wiring harness. I grabbed a picture, put it in paint, and then turned around to where I can blow it up. But if you take a look at the plug, you'll see that, there's an outlet, and then there's one there, and then there's a whole alignment pinhole there. So it looks like that one switch. Bear with me, guys. Looks like that's where this switch belongs, to that wiring harness. But the funny thing about this is I got this switch from Classic Industries. I got this wiring kit from Classic Industries. Two different switches. And then the other thing that gets me the most is I don't order from Rick's because they take so long. They're on the East Coast. Classic Industries is right next door in California. And so, yeah. So we're going to go ahead, we'll modify the panel, and we'll modify it to fit this. That's what I'll do tonight. I broke out the fuzzies. And this is the one that I'm having contentions with, because see the staple holes right there, and then right there, and right there. And in the pack of hardware, you can see the staples they give you right there. So, and then the help. So, but did I lay that much paint on this? Because there's epoxy on here, there's 2K on here, then there's this black single stage on here. Did I lay enough down to where I covered up the hose? So let's grab this. So roughly, this goes in roughly right like that. So the first hole in this is right around the bend, so right around there. So yeah, there's the first set of holes. So right around in here. So I'm going to take some sandpaper tonight, and we're going to slowly sand this down until if we see any holes there. I can't remember. Then again, that was 14 years ago I took this thing apart. Yeah, I'm supposed to remember all this stuff. So we got our work cut out there. Work cut out here. and put the switch in. I'm going to save this switch. That I might buy that other wiring harness and just put it in stock to have it for that switch, because once it's in, then all I got to do is sit there and pull this apart, and I can take this whole I can take everything out, and I could just cut that harness that just had that plug and sit there and put that one in. All I have to do is make another faceplate. But if this one functions good, then we'll hang on to it. Still no decision on which one I'm going to use on that. We're sort of leaning towards this one, because if you look, it's a little thinner, gives me more of a outlet, and it takes a smaller hole to set. So still no decision. Pulled these out. Those are going with the parts that are on the back patio. I think I said that earlier, along with the because I can't return it, along with the misordered fuzzy strip. So that's all I got for now, and when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. This piece of tape is between the two staple holes. See them right there? Well, it's between the two of them on the front here. That gives me an indication where it's located. So if we go ahead and trying to do this one-handed, stick it in and everything, you can see, then that's where it lines up the staple holes. Okay. So, as you can see, I should have two staple holes here. And they're fairly midway in this, so they should be. So what do I do? Do I drill holes? What do I do? What do I do? And now I got some painting to do again. I don't know. I might just grab some super glue, clamp it in place, and just be done with them. But yeah. So I guess let's sit there and turn around. Because, yeah, there is no evidence whatsoever of a hole in there. So I'm a loss. It should be right here. Bam, bam. So I don't know. All right, more in a minute. Staple holes. Apparently, there's been some confusion on how the quarter panel, or the quarter panel or the quarter window panel goes on. Fits right underneath here. You can look down it. See? There's a groove right. I don't know. Can you see it? There's a groove right there. It fits right in here. I took an original panel, and when I built these wheel well panels to cover this portion up, I took an original panel and grafted my panel onto that. This has always been here. There's never been a panel that came up, wrapped over, and went over to here. Okay? You can see it right here, to where the C-pillar comes down, panel will come down and hit. This is supposed to be finished. So to avoid that confusion, that's it. Back to the problem at hand. Still got to figure it out. I'm thinking what I might do, and I'm kicking it around, and I got time. Is sit there and maybe body adhesive or super glue the panel on, then quick drill the small holes for the staples and put the staples in, because I can always come in here and reach up and bend the staples, or pull the staples and bend them, and then at least the super glue is back up. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. But anyway, enjoy the fun of doing this stuff, I guess, later. I'd have to put the switch in to lock it in, so I know, because it's got to be clocked or indexed a certain way, because this panel, this is the top of the panel, and it goes in, come on, and it goes in the console just like that. So I have to figure out which side of the switch goes here. So in other words, I got to clock the switch in the panel, because the panel goes in one way, and I don't want to reach over to the passenger side to open my window. Like, it's going to take a lot of effort. So, got the after dinner drink, got roadkill. I got an airport bus now. It's an airport car. There's a difference between airport car and limo is airport car is really got doors all the way down. So that's it. So need to finish pouring the beer and we'll get on with it later. Okay, so this is what we're doing. From the locking ring indent to this side is this. Closest to that is 1.875, which is 3/16. So 4 and 3/16 divided is 2 and 3/32. This is a 32nd inch scale, and it roughly blocks out like this. I ain't cutting this until tomorrow, so yeah. I want to double check myself and everything else on the whole 9 yards, but then I ain't cutting it tomorrow. I don't know where this one it was listed for 68 Camaro. I went back and looked at the invoice, and the invoice did say 68 Camaro. So, and I think this is the to match factory, and that's aftermarket, not to match factory. And I don't think and led to believe that that was factory. So I'm going to hang on to the switch, and I'm going to hang on to where I get the connector for that switch. It's going to be an expensive connector at $120 some odd, I think it was. So that's that. Still watching these guys. Still trying to figure out how to attach this. So we'll call it an evening, and I'll put this up later.